a compact camera for DSLR enthusiasts. The Sony RX100 IV is at the top of the food chain when it comes to compact cameras, producing stunning images and 4K video. But that doesn't mean it is the camera for you, even if you are willing to slam $1,400 on the table for the privilege. The compact, pocket-sized design of the RX100 IV belies the capabilities of a camera that can produce fantastic images in the hands of an experienced photographer and very good images in the hands of a novice. The 24-70mm 35mm equivalent Zeiss lens with an aperture range of f1.8 to f2.8 means more chance of capturing a well-exposed photo in most lighting conditions without having to use the flash. The camera's autofocus is sharp and accurate, able to lock onto a subject in as little as 1/10 seconds, and you should be able to catch all the action, capturing up to 16 photos per second. The pop-up viewfinder, an increasingly rare inclusion on compact cameras, is very sharp and can be a godsend in bright conditions when the scene becomes difficult to see on the 3-inch LCD screen. Various picture and video taking settings can be controlled via the menu or the extremely useful control ring at the base of the lens. Depending on the camera setting, the control ring can change the shutter speed, aperture, or a combination of both in program mode. When in video mode, the ring provides a nice way to smoothly zoom in on a subject. The HDR, high dynamic range, settings work very well when taking landscape shots or dealing with difficult lighting situations. Less than https://www.choicecamo/electronics-and-technology/camera/digital camera/article/cheap versus expensive cameras in low light greater than. Although HDR should be avoided when trying to capture anything with moving subjects, the camera takes multiple shots at different exposures and merges them together to get more detail. The panorama setting is also very easy to use, however the camera tends to be unforgiving, giving up on the shot and forcing you to make another attempt if you didn't move the camera exactly how it wants you to move it. Scene mode and full auto mode will turn the camera into a very capable point-and-click camera, however leaving the Sony RX100 IV on full auto all the time would be a travesty and should be avoided if you really want to get the most out of the camera. The video features and functionality of the RX100 IV are impressive and extensive if you have a memory card that can deal with the demands. Super slow motion video at up to 40x slower than the normal speed allows you to create atmospheric footage in HD resolution when an SDXC memory card of class 10 or higher is used. Select 960 FPS, 480 FPS and 240 FPS frame rates and 60p, 30p or 24p playback formats. For example, 2 seconds of video shot at 960 FPS and 24p would take over a minute to play back. Great for the occasional GoPro. Less than https://www.choicecamo/electronics-and-technology/camera/video camera/reviews and tests/HD action cameras greater than like action effect, but it should be used sparingly. Sharing your photos or video online and transferring your images to your smartphone. Less than https://www.choicecamo/electronics-and-technology/phones/mobile phones/reviews and tests/smartphones greater than is very simple, particularly if your phone supports NFC, basically any of the latest smartphones that are not called iPhone, as you can tap the phone to the camera and establish an instant connection. If you own an iPhone. Less than https://www.choicecamo/electronics-and-technology/phones/mobile phones/articles/Apple iPhone 6 and 6 Plus greater than. The process is less automatic. You need to download the Sony Play Memories app and select the camera in the Wi-Fi settings, but still not too difficult. If you don't want to take the time to understand some of the fundamentals of photography. Less than https://www.choicecamo/electronics-and-technology/camera/digital camera/articles/snap better shots greater than. Unlike Sony cameras, consider the DSCWX350 Compact. You won't get an optical viewfinder, RAW image capture or extensive manual control, but you will get good photos most of the time, a larger optical zoom and save yourself nearly $1,000. If photography is a passion and you don't mind some preparation before a shoot and you have a spare $1,400, then treat yourself and put the Sony RX100 IV